What's up, guys? Danny here.
Lois.
And we're here with the Gaming Gazebo, and we just watched the Microsoft reveal of the Xbox One, didn't we?
Yeah.
Very interesting name, and this is the second episode of Let's Talk About. It's been a while since we've done our sequel. We've been really busy, and we weren't even sure if we were going to continue the episode, but we decided to. So this is Let's Talk About the Xbox One versus the PlayStation 4. As you know, I am an achievement hunter. I am one of the biggest Microsoft Xbox fans you will probably meet. So
Yeah.
it's very interesting for me to come out and say I did not like their reveal.
Not at all.
Not at all. Was not a big fan of it whatsoever.
Bunch of pointless shit.
That you're not... Oh, you can... Okay, well, let's first start at the beginning. First off, it took them like 40 minutes to finally reveal a game for it. And the game didn't even look that appealing. Sure, it looked great.
Yeah.
But... And then they like revealed the 4 like EA sports games like FIFA, NBA Live 14, which finally they decided to do an NBA Live, which is probably not going to sell because the 2K games are way better than the live ones.
Yeah.
And then UFC and Madden, of course. That's their like...
I only care for like UFC and Madden.
Yeah, pretty much. And the fact that they didn't even show gameplay. They showed like CG trailers for all of them except maybe FIFA 14 because that looked believable. But moving forward, it took them forever to like announce games, and they only announced like 3, which weren't that great. I mean, sure they said what 15 were gonna come exclusives, and 8 of them are like
the first year or something.
yeah, or like within something like that, and like 8 of them are brand new IPs. And looking back at like okay, so they had all these like options of you can essentially listen to music while watching a movie while Skyping with somebody. No one's ever going to do that. Nobody's ever going to do that. Alright, you're gonna if you're watching Game of Thrones, you're gonna be watching Game of Thrones. You're not gonna be listening to Deadmau5 or Imagine Dragons or Walk the Moon in the background. You're gonna be watching Game of Thrones. Shout out to all those great artists, by the way. But yeah, you're gonna be watching Game of Thrones. You're not gonna. You probably maybe Skyping with somebody while you're watching it, just so you guys can talk about it if you're both watching an episode together, or maybe in an Xbox Live chat. However, that's gonna work if they bring that over. Obviously, they'll bring it over, but it's all these pointless things, and like ESPN and NFL, like being on your Xbox, that's cool and all, and being able to switch, I guess, channels in a matter of a second. I guess that's fine. Not having to go to an input, but essentially. Like, we're just making America and the rest of the world lazier. It's like, oh, I don't want to hit input and then scroll to input 3 and then hit enter. Instead, I just want to say Xbox, TV, and boom. I mean, sure, it's cool, but why put that in? Like, people really don't want to move the extra 3 buttons to switch to local TV? I mean, it's a lot of pointless stuff that they've integrated into this system to try to make it more of an entertainment box, which is why it's called the Xbox One. And by the way, when they said that name, I busted out laughing. I thought it was the funniest name. Like, we were all thinking Durango, which they probably would have been sued by Dodge. Or we were all thinking Infinity, Xbox 720. We were thinking all Xbox Cryptos, which would have been cooler. Like, we were thinking of all these other names that were being teased and that were out there, but instead they go with Xbox One. I mean, props to them for keeping it a secret for so long, but I wasn't happy with it.
That's a stupid name.
I was not happy with that reveal at all. Hopefully, okay, so far, in my opinion, Sony is in the lead for this race on the next generation. The PS4 is obviously, we've seen all of us probably already heard so much about the PS4. You don't need me to sit here and tell you about the PS4. Yeah. But obviously, the PlayStation 4 is a gaming console that's made by developers, for developers, and for gamers. This is a console that gamers want. Being able to share your gameplay, being able to watch your friend play a game in a non-creepy way at all. Being able to do all sorts of things with this console is so much better than switching channels in the blink of a second.
The PlayStation 4 is for like all of them. We were going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Me and him were watching the PS4 together, and every time they released a new trailer, like they showed a new game, I was mind blown.
We were like,
Infamous Second Son.
Oh
my god. Killzone? I'm not a Killzone fan, but Killzone looked amazing.
And then Xbox were like,
we literally like slept through the reveal. It was really boring. I didn't care about all that technical talk. I mean, it's cool they showed the box, but who cares? Everybody's like, oh, well, Microsoft showed the box. PlayStation didn't. Who cares? I mean, either way, they're both going to be rectangles. They're both going to sit underneath your TV or monitor, and you're never going to look at them again. You're only going to touch it to turn it on and off and to put in a disc. That's it. You are not going to care about the appearance. Sure, looking at an Xbox or PlayStation 3 the very first time, you're like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Sure. But, after that, who cares? cares? As long as this is how developers sell gaming consoles. You release games, and that's it. You release games that everybody wants. People want to play Infamous Second Son. People want to play Uncharted 4. We know it's coming. People are going to want to play maybe a Last of Us sequel. Maybe what's the Quantum Dream? I think they're the guys who were making Beyond Two Souls. People are going to want to play their next game. Bethesda just signed up with PlayStation to make more exclusive content for them, or exclusive DLC. I guess they'd be getting earlier. People, even developers, are all going towards the PlayStation 4 away from Xbox. I mean, they had the NFL commissioner talking with the president of Xbox. How is that going to appeal to gamers? What if somebody who doesn't watch sports? I watch sports, but what if somebody who doesn't watch sports? He's going to be like, I don't care. I don't care about NFL on the thing. I'm a straight up nerd. I just want this thing for gaming. Oh, it doesn't. I mean, it does that, but it also does a billion other things. Great. I don't care. Oh, you're going to charge me an absurd price? And the PS3 or the PS4 is probably going to be cheaper, and it's going to have so many better games and all these cooler features that gamers want. Essentially, it comes down to, what are you looking for? Are you looking for an all-in-one box that can do all these amazing things, or are you a hardcore gamer that just wants a hardcore system? I want a hardcore system. Yeah, I want a hardcore system. I don't care for all these, knickknacks that they
random pointless shit
bring in. I've never used the YouTube app on my Xbox. I've never used half of the apps. The one app I use is Netflix. Hardly.
It's because I use it.
It's mainly because he uses it. I normally use the Netflix app on my iPod or on my laptop, where it was
oh, fuck. God damn it, you jackass.
That's unfortunate. But it wasn't my fault. It was my foot's fault.
Put it up. People are going to probably see your feet now.
No one's going to see my feet. And if they do, don't worry, it's not Hobbit feet. I don't look like Frodo. But,
of course you don't.
Yeah. So, we still have a couple minutes left in this episode. Is there anything else you wanted to bring up about these two systems? Knack looks amazing. The game Knack, that little cartoonish platform game. It was the creator of Ratchet and Clank for PS4.
Oh, yeah.
That game looked really cool. A lot better than, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Eventually, I'm getting both, but it comes down to what I'm going to play more. As of right now, I play my Xbox 360 way more than my PlayStation.
Yeah.
My PlayStation doesn't get touched. It's that unloved child that sits in the corner. It's like Harry Potter. You keep him under the stairs. You don't really care for him until you need him. Yeah, I'm going to need him in a couple of weeks to play The Last of Us, and then Gran Turismo 6 and Beyond Two Souls come out this year. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we love our Xbox.
Yeah, but when the PlayStation 4 comes out, it's really going to be all about that, really. E3 is going to be the last, I guess, the final straw. Or not the final straw, the final showdown. The final countdown, if you may. But it's really going to be that final showdown where they square off. And that's going to be my ultimate decision of what I'm really going to play. Obviously, I'm getting both. But I'm going to get the PlayStation 4 first, because I want it more than the 720, or not the 720, the Xbox One. One Xbox to rule them all. One Xbox to guide them. One Xbox to entertain them all until the Illuma room blinds them. Because that thing is stupid.
There was 1,000 of names that would have been better.
100,000 names. I never would have thought of one though.
Never. Even just...
I think the Xbox Cup holster would have been way better than...
even just...
Or Cup coaster, not holster. What the hell? Cup coaster would have been better than the Xbox One.
Even just leaving it as Xbox.
Well, no, because it's the Xbox. There was an Xbox. It sucked.
Yeah.
It's the first Xbox. What do we call the first Xbox? Do we call it Xbox Original? Xbox Elder? Xbox Stone Age?
Stone Age?
Because that thing is Stone Age now. Nobody really cares about it.
And what happens after...
I'm selling my consoles. I'm going to PC gaming. I'll never do that. PC gaming's weird. I don't like it.
What happens, after, the Xbox One? Xbox 2?
Xbox One 2.
1, 2?
I don't know. Maybe we won't even see another generation. This could be the last generation in gaming. Well, I mean, if consoles, it could all be TVs after that, which I guess would kind of suck.
TV. It's a little box.
I hate technology. Technology is just going faster and faster. We need to slow down a bit. Enjoy what we have. Okay, but real quick, we have like 4 more minutes. If you 3 games that you want to see come to the Xbox One, go. 3 games, like we haven't even rehearsed this, so 3 games that you want to see come to the Xbox One in the next like 3 years.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah! Assassin's Creed!
Obviously it's coming, but like games that aren't coming that you want to come. Like me, I want Alan Wake 2. That's whatever, I've been talking about it forever. Obviously Halo 5, and that's an obvious one.
Obviously, you don't even have to mention it.
And trying to think of exclusives, but you know, you really run out of ideas because there aren't that many. I got nothing. Yeah, we probably should have rehearsed this.
Probably.
I got no idea what I want. Look at my games. I don't know. But I really want Alan Wake 2 to come out already. And they are making that game like Quantum, whatever it was called. That's like the creators of the Alan Wake, so looks awesome. Why not? I mean, it was the one amazing looking thing. And real quick, let's talk about Call of Duty in the next like minute and a half that we have. Call of Duty Ghosts was obviously revealed, and I kind of fell away from Call of Duty after Black Ops 2. I was not a big fan. I mean, after Modern Warfare 3, I kind of fell away.
Just stop giving a shit.
Yeah, I really didn't care too much for Call of Duty after that. And Call of Duty Ghosts, first off, they have a dog in a mocap suit. That was the best thing about that trailer.
That was my selling point.
Yeah.
I'm getting Call of Duty. I'm getting Call of Duty for that dog.
But no, like, it looks really good. I joked on Twitter, a couple of you may have seen, that they were talking about how, like, the detail, you can see the dirt under their fingernails and stuff. And I was saying how you a secondary, like, weapon attachment will probably be the nail filer for your character. Oh man, my nails are getting dirty. 2 seconds.
That was crazy.
Broke it.
You could see like the fucking hairs.
That was cool. Yeah, all that little aspect was cool. And I'm happy that Call of Duty's finally anteing up and doing something completely new, not playing it safe, and creating a whole brand new game with a whole brand new engine. It's like about time we have a new engine. We just had polishes and, you know, tweaks to the current engines. Now we have a whole brand new thing. But that's my opinion. That's his opinion. We both hardcore Xbox fans. Probably going to convert over to PlayStation. I'm still going to be your, you know, I guess senior Xbox guy on this gaming channel, and Emilio will still probably be your PlayStation guy. But I'll probably play the majority of my games on the PlayStation. And when I do review specific games, I will play them on the Xbox, just so, you know, for the sake of what I do. But I've been I've been Danny.
You've been Lewis.
I've been Lewis. Yeah, didn't you know?
Really?
You don't exist. This is like stolen identity.
So wait, so am I Daniel?
No, you're no one.
No, wait.
You don't exist.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Because you're Lewis, so there's no Daniel Blagojevich, so I get to be Daniel Blagojevich.
I have an alias. I'm 2 people.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You're one person. You're Lewis Herrera.
We'll let the people decide. I've been Danny and Lewis. He's been no one. Gaming Gazebo. See you guys next time.